Buckle up for a journey through places that are fascinating yet formidable. Remember, while these cities hold very intriguing tales, they're not your typical travel itinerary for a reason. These are the top 10 terrifying cities on Earth too scary for tourists to visit for their own protection. Starting off this list in our number 10 spot, we have Oradour-sur-Glane in France. Oradour-sur-Glane in France stands as a poignant and stark reminder of the atrocities of World War II. On June 10th, 1944, this small village was the scene of a horrific historical event where 642 residents had their lives taken by the Waffen-SS. In the aftermath, Charles de Gaulle, the then leader of France, decreed that the village should be left untouched as a memorial to the cruelty of the occupation and the suffering it inflicted. Today, the ruins of the town are preserved just as they were left in the wake of the atrocity. Burnt out cars, crumbling buildings, and the remnants of everyday life abruptly halted offer a somber window into the past. As visitors walk through the desolate streets, they encounter an eerie silence interrupted only by the rustling of leaves and the somber echoes of history. In our number 9 spot today, we have Varosha, Cyprus. Varosha, a district of Famagusta. Sure, that's a nice Famagusta. I like that word. Varosha, a district of Famagusta in Cyprus, stands as a stark reminder of the volatility of human conflict and the fleeting nature of luxury. In its heyday, Varosha was the epitome of glamour and affluence, attracting celebrities and socialites to its pristine beaches and luxurious hotels. Known for its sparkling blue waters and bustling nightlife, it was the jewel of the Mediterranean. However, this vibrant paradise was abruptly halted in 1974 when the Turkish invasion of Cyprus led to the area's rapid evacuation. Since then, Varosha has been a fenced-off ghost town trapped in time. Nature has begun reclaiming the once opulent buildings, with vines enveloping crumbling facades and sea turtles nesting on the deserted beaches. Streets that once echoed with the laughter of tourists now lie silent, with possessions left as they were in a rush to escape. This eerie, abandoned landscape, visible yet untouchable behind barbed wire, serves as a haunting testament to the city's turbulent past, a ghostly relic of its former glory that continues to captivate the imagination of the world. In our number 8 spot today, we have Dallol, Ethiopia. Dallol, located in the Danakil Depression of northern Ethiopia, presents one of the most otherworldly landscapes on Earth. Renowned for its extreme conditions, this area is a cauldron of searing heat, where temperatures often soar above 45 degrees Celsius, or 113 degrees Fahrenheit for my American friends, making it one of the hottest inhabited places on the planet. The terrain here is a kaleidoscope of bright colors created by sulfur, potash, and other minerals deposited by volcanic activity. Its bubbling hot springs, acidic pools, and gas geysers create a mesmerizing yet menacing tableau, resembling more an alien planet than a place on Earth. While its unearthly beauty attracts scientists and the most intrepid of travelers, Dallol's extreme environment poses significant risks. The toxic gases, such as hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide, coupled with the blistering heat and corrosive waters, make this a perilous destination. Visitors need to be extremely cautious and are advised to explore this inhospitable yet fascinating landscape only with experienced guides and proper preparation. In our number 7 spot today, we have the Maunsell sea forts in the United Kingdom. Off the coast of southeast England, the Maunsell sea forts present a mysterious sight, emerging like rusty sentinels from the waters of the North Sea. Constructed during World War II, these imposing structures were part of Britain's coastal defenses, designed as offshore armed towers to deter and defend against German air raids. Their formidable and somewhat alien-like appearance is a reminder of the ingenuity and desperation of wartime engineering. Despite their initial role in the war, these forts were decommissioned in the 1950s, leaving them to the mercy of the elements. Now they stand abandoned, yet majestic, and a haunting legacy of the past. Eroded by time and the tide, these forts have become an eerie, almost dystopian landmark. Almost at our halfway mark at number 6, we have Gary, Indiana in the United States. Alright, I wasn't really expecting to put Gary on this list, but little did I know, Gary, Indiana was once a booming industrial city, but now it has become a symbol of urban decay in the United States. Known for its high crime rates and significant economic decline, Gary's story is one of stark contrasts. During the mid-20th century, it was a thriving steel town, attracting workers with the promise of prosperous jobs and a bustling community life. However, as the steel industry declined and jobs disappeared, the city faced a harsh reality. Today, its landscape is marked by abandoned buildings and desolate streets, serving as a reminder of its former glory. The empty factories and theaters, which once symbolized the city's economic strength and cultural richness, now stand in silent testament to the complex challenges facing post-industrial American cities. Despite these struggles, there is a resilient spirit among the residents who remain, many of whom are dedicated to revitalizing and reclaiming the city's legacy. Gary's story is not just one of loss and decline, but also of resilience and the ongoing struggle of a community striving to redefine itself in the face of daunting challenges. In our number 5 spot today, we have the Humberstone and Santa Laura Saltpeter works in Chile. In the vast arid expanse of the Atacama Desert in Chile, the ghost towns of Humberstone and Santa Laura stand as silent witnesses to a bygone era. These towns were once bustling centers of the saltpeter mining industry, which played a crucial role in Chile's economy from the late 19th to the mid-20th century. Saltpeter, or sodium nitrate, was a vital ingredient in fertilizers and explosives, drawing workers from Chile, Peru, and Bolivia. The towns thrived, complete with residential areas, schools, theaters, social clubs, and even swimming pools, embodying a unique social and cultural community life. However, with the advent of synthetic alternatives in the 1930s, the demand for natural saltpeter declined sharply. By the 1960s, these mining towns were left abandoned, their once lively streets and buildings now empty and exposed to the harsh desert conditions. Today, as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Humberstone and Santa Laura are preserved as open-air museums. They offer a haunting yet fascinating glimpse into the past. With the machinery, visitors can walk through these ghost towns, experiencing the eerie stillness and contemplating the transient nature of industrial booms and the communities they leave behind. In our number 4 spot today, we have the Beelitz-Heilstätten Hospital in Germany. Located in the vicinity of Berlin, the Beelitz-Heilstätten Hospital stands as a haunting testament to history's darker chapters. This sprawling sanatorium complex, once a beacon of medical innovation and healing, harbors a past shadowed by the turmoil of war and suffering. Originally built at the turn of the 20th century, it played a pivotal role as a military hospital during both world wars. It was here that countless soldiers, including a young he who shall not be named during World War I actually, were treated for their injuries. However, the fall of the Berlin Wall marked the beginning of the hospital's descent into desolation. Today, the hospital lies abandoned, its once bustling halls and surgical wards now home to nothing but the echoes of its past. The peeling paint, crumbling facades, and corridors overtaken by nature make it a magnet for urban explorers and ghost hunters drawn by the eerie atmosphere and the tales of hauntings that linger within its walls. This architectural relic, shrouded in mystery, continues to captivate the imagination of those who dare to tread its forgotten paths, offering a chilling glimpse into the past. In our number 3 spot today, we have Shanxi in Taiwan. Shanxi in Taiwan presents a uniquely haunting spectacle with its abandoned pod-shaped homes, which were once envisioned as the future of luxury living. Designed as a futuristic resort in the 1980s, these UFO-like structures were aimed at attracting wealthy vacationers seeking a very unique getaway experience. However, the project was plagued with financial difficulties and tragic accidents during construction, leading to its abandonment. The mysterious circumstances around these events have led to numerous urban legends and ghost stories, contributing to the very eerie atmosphere. The pods, once a symbol of modern times and luxury, now stand as decaying relics overtaken by nature. Surrounded by overgrown foliage, they create a surreal landscape that seems frozen in time. In our number 2 spot today, we have Iquitos in Peru. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, the city of Iquitos in Peru stands as a testament to isolation and the indomitable spirit of nature. Accessible only by river or air, this remote metropolis is enveloped by lush, dense jungle of the Amazon, making it a place where the modern and the wild coexist. The journey to Iquitos itself is an adventure involving either a flight over endless green canopies or a lengthy, winding river trip that showcases the vastness and diversity of the rainforest. Once there, visitors can find a vibrant city bustling with unique markets, colorful architecture, and the rich cultural tapestry. However, the challenging environment with its extreme humidity, diverse wildlife, and limited access to modern conveniences presents an intimidating yet thrilling experience for many travelers. Iquitos serves as a gateway to the mysteries of the Amazon, where every turn reveals unparalleled natural beauty, but also reminds one of the daunting power and unpredictability of one of the world's most incredible ecosystems. And finally, rounding out our list today, we have the Hill of Crosses in Lithuania. In the northern reaches of Lithuania, the Hill of Crosses stands as a poignant and captivating sight, rich in history and spiritual significance. This small hill, blanketed with hundreds of thousands of crosses, has become a symbol of unwavering faith and peaceful resistance. The tradition of placing crosses began in the 1831 uprising, and since then it has grown into an extraordinary and dense forest of crosses, crucifixes, rosaries, and statues. Each cross, varying in size from tiny to towering, tells a story of personal grief, national struggle, or heartfelt prayers. Visitors are immediately struck by the sight and the subtle sound of wind weaving through the crosses, creating an atmosphere that's both solemn and inspiring. This site, resilient through periods of oppression and destruction, particularly during the Soviet era, stands as a testament to the enduring strength and hope of the Lithuanian people. The Hill of Crosses is not just a display of religious devotion, but also a powerful symbol of defiance against cultural and religious suppression, making it a unique and deeply moving destination that transcends its physical presence. Alright guys, that has been our list for today. Thanks so much for checking it out. I've been your host today, Olivia Kozlowski, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!